So we're starting off this vlog with a haul and like a first impression sort of video. Hello, welcome to another weekend vlog. I do apologize if you could hear like the fan in the background. I actually intentionally turned it on a little bit higher because I would like to try something. Finally, my order has arrived for the Boya microphone, wireless microphone, the one that you see all of the vloggers and like the influencers I guess use. Not necessarily Boya brand, but most of them are. And I just wanted to try it. And it has like a noise cancelling feature. That's why I turned on the fan. And we wanted to see whether or not it's actually working. So I did get the one for the Type-C because I am Android, and just the one mic because I just wanted to try it. So yeah, I will try it first, see if it works. It's quite cute actually. And we'll see if the noise cancelling feature works. I don't know if I just need to plug it in or is there even an instruction inside here. So this is the Boya BY V10 version 1. This is the older version. So I see on and off. Okay, let's try it. Seconds, and here we are. And then I don't know if this is working or not. I am using it, and then press one time for noise cancellation, and it's green. And I don't know, I need to listen to the playback if anything of this works or not, whether or not I can still hear muffling of the fan or not, but we'll see. And so I listened to the playback and it actually works. I'm pretty excited for this. So here's to more videos with clearer sounds and not making me suffer through long heat waves without the electric fan, because I have been using, or like I've been filming most of my videos. If you can't hear like the noises in the background of the electric fan, I have not been using the fan, even though it's like 40 degrees Celsius out. So I've been suffering for quite a bit, and this is going to help. I did get this on sale, which is super fun. And yeah, tomorrow, the purpose of me doing this vlog actually is to try to finish my TBR for the rest of April. I only need to read 2 more books. It is Ruthless Vows by Rebecca Ross, and then the last book in the ACOTAR series, A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas. I'm like 30% into the audiobook of A Court of Silver Flames and 2 chapters into Ruthless Vows. So 2 romantasy books for the end of April, and then I will be done with my quota, I guess, for the month, and I'm pretty excited. And also tomorrow, we're going on a road trip. Me and my aunts, my mom and my grandmother are going on this road trip to 2 different restaurants. And it's going to be fun. I'm going to take you along. It's going to be community day as well for Pokemon Go. I'm also going to play Pikmin on the road as well. I'm not sure if I'm going to bring any knitting related items, but I will just bring you along. And maybe I'll bring this little mic as well. I don't know if I'm going to talk through any of it because kind of shy. But we'll see. And yeah, I will talk more once I like read more or if there are any updates. So far, I'm pretty pleased with the Boya BY V10 version 1. Yeah, not sponsored. I'm just pretty pleased with this new item that I have for these videos. Hello, I am back for a little update. This vlog is not exactly a weekend vlog anymore because today is actually Wednesday as I'm filming this and quite a bit late. However, I did manage to finish one book so far. I will try my best to finish A Court of Silver Flames tonight because it's the 30th and I'm still supposed to be, I'm like two books away from completing 15 books. I don't know if I'm able to read one more. It's probably not going to be part of the TBR. I might end up picking a novella just for the sake of finishing 15 books this month because I want to finish books in numbers ending in 5 or 0 so that my book blanket update once I finish is going to be a little bit pretty and like consistent and also full, so we're going to try. I do have A Court of Silver Flames on like audiobook, and I'm 4 hours into, I don't know how long it is. I think it's like 20 hours. And since I am listening to it on like 2x speed, I might be able to finish it. However, of course, I also need to pick out a what do you call this, a novella for like the 15th book that I'm going to be reading and completing for the month of April. I will try my best to do it, but if I'm not able to do it, then 14 books is fine. I'll just accept it. I did manage to finish, as I said, one book, and it is Ruthless Vows by Rebecca Ross, the second book in the Letters of Enchantment series, the first book being Divine Rivals. I really love Divine Rivals. Divine Rivals is like a 5-star read for me. And I like look at the Goodreads reviews for Ruthless Vows. I did recall that people were saying that the second book is not as good as the first one, and I tried my best to not be swayed by such review before picking this book up. I was super excited actually with like the events that happened, like the cliffhanger that happened at the end of the first book. I was pretty excited to know what happens in like the second book and how characters move, what happens with war, and all of the different characters and like the progression of the war, I guess, and how other people play a role in the war. However, it was kind of underwhelming. I have to admit, it was underwhelming, and the romance, I guess, the chase of like the banter between Iris and Roman is pretty cute in the first book, not so much in the second book. Once they are like more together, I guess, and we accepted the fact that they are together. I don't know why, but it's not as interesting to me as the first book. So I gave it a 3 star. Been quite a struggle actually. I started it on the 21st and finished it yesterday. I had to pick up an audiobook because if I was reading it the whole time, I could not. I could not pick it up. I keep getting distracted. So the goal for today, A Court of Silver Flames, hopefully, to end the month of April with, and then I am going to try to pick out a novella for the 15th book. I might even finish the novella before I even get to the, what do you call this, the A Court of Silver Flames tonight, as I will listen to it on audiobook while I do chores. So as I was about to edit this video, I actually forgot that I have not updated with anything regards to the road trip, like my reactions, my thoughts on the road trip that we took a couple of days now, actually, upon filming this video, this clip. And we went to two locations, technically three, but two locations. The first is Amoma Farms, I guess is what it's called, in Santa Barbara, Iloilo, and it was fine. There were a lot of places where you can take a lot of cute photos. I filmed a bunch of clips there for you to see, and all in all, road trips are generally stressful, if I'm being honest, especially with a big crowd. And when we went there was a lot of people, and of course it's like a very Instagrammable sort of location. A lot of people are like, we're glad that we were early there because people were lining up to take photos of like certain locations, certain areas, like the giant swing, which I don't really have a good photo of there, but yeah, there was like a mini waterfall situation. There was a koi pond, and there's also like their mini farm area at the back, wherein they have a bunch of like rabbits. I think there were pigeons. I don't know what they were, pigeons or doves, and then there was a goat there at the back, and we were able also to like go to their hydroponics area. However, because of the heat, because of the season, there was no plants except for like lemongrass and like chili peppers, and that's it. The rest, like I believe they were supposed to be like cucumbers. Not sure if they were cucumbers or whether or not they were eggplants because they were like vines or like crawlers, and they were basically crispy. Like the leaves were crispy, so there are no plants there. And then on our second stop, I forgot the name. We didn't stop technically because the driver that we hired actually knows a bunch of different places, and we were like looking for a place to have snacks, like cold snacks, halo halo, mango shake, those stuff, because it was super hot and it was like 12 noon when we got there. And I just got a clip of like, I believe it's a volcano, it's an active volcano out in the distance. And the like seaside was pretty. However, of course, we weren't able to stop there because halo halo is sold out in that area. A lot of people were there. And so we just went straight to the Rios and Mangas. And not a lot of people there at first when we arrived, but more and more people got by as we were finishing with our next meal, I guess. And that is the case maybe when I realized that I should not be like 100% trusting on food vloggers. If I'm being honest, I don't know. It's like overhyped, I feel. Not like if you like it, then good on you, but it's just too far away. And sometimes we need to gauge whether or not going to a location is like worth it or not. Ambience wise, it was okay. It was good. It was breezy. Um, we weren't able to go there during the night, wherein there are a lot of like Christmas lights on. That's like their thing. It's very pretty at night, they say. However, we were like there midday, and it's just so hard to go back home during the night, back to the city, if like we stayed there until like 7 8 p.m. So it was like an impossible thing. So also the food is fine. Halo halo not much, but the food is fine. They were sold out on a lot of things as well, cold treats wise, but it's understandable because it's like the middle of like the heat wave here in our province. And so it was, as I've said, pretty stressful, but it's fine. I sat at the very back of the van, which is kind of like a bad idea in terms of me having motion sickness, but I did survive without throwing up once in the whole. How many hours did we go there? So I think we were like 8 hours because we went out like 10:30 ish, and then we came home at around 4. So it's like 8 hours of travel, and it was fine. And yeah, I guess that's all I can say about that road trip. I need to update. I haven't been updating my weekly Kinbor weeks in quite a while, and I think I'm going to do a separate video of me filling out this whole monthly because I was not really happy with how I was doing the monthly if I did it like once a day. So I have all of the events here written on a notepad, and I'm going to film a different video of this next time. And I also haven't been updating weekly with the decorating portion. So just going to flip a little bit of what the weekly has been turning out. I've been doing this off camera, and this is the current week that we are in. It's the 1st of May as I'm filming this. As for my Kinboard A6, then a little bit of journaling for the road trip. Yeah, I'm going to film a bunch of videos for my Kinbars. Maybe not today because I still have work, even though it's like Labor Day, but it's fine. And also my reading journal. I only updated Ruthless Vows here. Sorry, this is like the pouch for my mic. And also the Shunned House. I know that this is supposed to be Akutagawa, and HP Lovecraft is supposed to be this guy, but I already placed this for my May cover, which is like all classic Bongo Stray Dogs people trying to use up stickers. And I do have an extra of HP Lovecraft, but I don't want 2 of the same sticker, like in a spread, like side by side pages. So I decided to just use Akonagawa instead here and use the HP Lovecraft sticker again once I read another one of his books. And as for Port of Silver Flames. This is where I'm at. I really love this collage actually of all of the stickers and papers that I like mix and match. I really love this page, but of course I really need to finish the book first before I'm able to completely fill out the writing and the review for this book. Good morning. So I am just going to wrap this video up because it's already the 1st of May as I'm filming this, but I do want to include a little plant update for this video. I have been keeping a garden for a couple of weeks now, and so far this is how my tomato plants has turned out. I don't know what that plant is in the middle because I did use this pot as my compost at first and then put soil. So I don't know what voluntary plant sprouted like in the midst of all of the kitchen scraps and like fruit seeds that I have placed in here. But my tomato seedlings has been repotted just 2 days ago, and they are looking pretty well. They have been like a little bit taller than this, but I saw in one of like how to take care of your tomatoes videos that you have to plant it a little bit deeper once you repot it. So that's what I did, and it survived 2 nights now. So I'm pretty happy about that. And there's a bird. I don't know. I have a cat. I have a mic on, so I don't know if it can be heard. But and it's gone. So I moved to another part of my little garden here where I put in like these are my bell peppers sprouts that I've been starting. The rest of the tomato seedlings from the same batch as the ones that I repotted. I have new tomato sprouts growing here, and I have a bunch of random stuff here as well. These are also like my compost that just sprouted a bunch of these are papaya actually. I don't know how I'm able to repot papaya because they are like trees. So we'll see. I do have a little bit of like tomatoes in here as well. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do anything about that, but I'm going to just cross the bridge when I get there with the papayas. We're looking for female papaya plants as well because most of our papayas here are males or non fruit bearing for some reason. And yeah, so final update with this vlog. As I position my camera on the greeneries, I did manage to read or listen to the audiobook of A Court of Silver Flames up until like the middle of the book actually, but I am going to count it for the month of April, just so that I can have 15 books. I did finish a short story yesterday just to get the 15 books, and it is The Shunned House by H.P. Lovecraft. I wanted to like try a Lovecraftian story, a Lovecraftian monster story, and it was yeah, it was grotesque, but it was kind of short. It's like an hour long, so not much to talk about there. Other than I gave it a 3 star, it was okay. And then, as I've said, A Court of Silver Flames, I'm halfway through, but I'm counting it. And my current update with the book is that I'm just happy that Nesta has found friends. That's all I can say. And yes, and that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Do let me know down in the comments how the mic sounds for you guys because I have not edited any of the video clips just yet, so I don't know how it sounds so far or if I need to like retake any of these clips. But yeah, do let me know down in the comments what you think, and I will see you in the next video. So until then guys, take care and bye.